If you're constantly comparing yourself to others, stop for a moment, because what I'm about to tell you could completely change the direction of your life. Today we're going to explore why focusing on yourself is one of the most important decisions you can ever make, and how it can transform your mindset, your success, your relationships, and your future. Focus on yourself. In a world filled with distractions, comparisons, competition, and constant noise, one of the most powerful decisions a person can make is to focus on themselves. This does not mean becoming selfish, arrogant, or indifferent to others. Rather, it means investing your time, energy, and attention into becoming the best version of yourself. It means taking responsibility for your growth, your future, and your destiny. Many people spend years focusing on what others are doing. They compare their achievements to those of their friends, colleagues, family members, or even strangers on social media. They become consumed by envy, criticism, and unhealthy competition. Unfortunately, comparison often leads to frustration because there will always be someone who appears more successful, wealthier, smarter, stronger, or more accomplished. The truth is that your greatest competition is not another person. Your greatest competition is the person you were yesterday. Real growth begins when you stop measuring your progress against others and start measuring it against your own potential. When you focus on yourself, you gain clarity. Instead of being distracted by what others are doing, you become aware of your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and goals. You begin to understand where you need improvement and where your greatest potential lies. This self-awareness becomes the foundation for personal growth and success. Focusing on yourself also helps you develop valuable skills. Every successful individual has invested countless hours learning, practicing, and improving. Whether it is a doctor mastering medicine, an entrepreneur building a business, an athlete developing physical excellence, or a musician perfecting a craft, success is usually the result of sustained self-development. The more you invest in yourself, the more valuable you become. Another important benefit of focusing on yourself is emotional freedom. Many people suffer because they seek validation from others. They want approval, recognition, and acceptance from everyone around them. When they do not receive it, they become discouraged. However, when you focus on your personal growth, your confidence begins to come from within. Your self-worth is no longer determined by applause, criticism, or public opinion. You become secure in who you are and where you are going. Focusing on yourself also improves your relationships. This may sound surprising, but people who neglect themselves often become emotionally exhausted and dependent on others for happiness. By contrast, individuals who invest in their own growth bring greater value to their families, friends, communities, and workplaces. They become stronger, wiser, more patient, and more capable of helping others because they have first developed themselves. One of the greatest enemies of personal growth is distraction. We live in an age where information is constantly competing for our attention. Social media, entertainment, gossip, and endless notifications can consume hours of our lives every day. While there is nothing wrong with relaxation and recreation, problems arise when distractions become habits that steal our time and delay our progress. Every hour spent comparing yourself to others is an hour that could have been invested in learning, building, creating, or improving. Every moment spent criticizing someone else's success is a moment that could have been used to pursue your own goals. Successful people understand this principle. They guard their attention carefully because they recognize that focus is one of life's most valuable resources. Focusing on yourself requires discipline. Growth is not always exciting. There will be days when motivation is absent. There will be setbacks, disappointments, failures, and obstacles. Yet those who remain committed to self-improvement eventually separate themselves from those who merely dream about success. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you do not feel like doing it. It means reading when others are scrolling endlessly through social media. It means exercising when others are making excuses. It means investing when others are spending recklessly. It means preparing while others are procrastinating. Over time, these small decisions create extraordinary results. Another reason to focus on yourself is that opportunities are attracted to prepared people. Many individuals pray for success but fail to prepare for it. They want promotions without developing leadership skills. They desire wealth without learning financial management. They seek influence without cultivating character. When preparation meets opportunity, success becomes possible. By focusing on yourself, you position yourself to take advantage of opportunities when they arise. You become ready for the next level before it arrives. Self-focus also encourages resilience. Life is unpredictable. Economic conditions change. Careers evolve. Relationships shift. Challenges emerge unexpectedly. Those who have invested in themselves possess the skills, confidence, and adaptability necessary to navigate difficult seasons. They do not depend solely on circumstances for success because they carry value within themselves. History is filled with examples of individuals who transformed their lives by focusing on personal growth. They were not necessarily the most talented or privileged people. Many began with disadvantages, failures, and hardships. What distinguished them was their willingness to improve themselves consistently over time. A tree does not grow overnight. A building is not constructed in a single day. Likewise, personal success is usually the result of continuous improvement. Small daily actions accumulate into significant achievements. Reading a few pages each day becomes knowledge. Saving small amounts consistently becomes wealth. Practicing a skill repeatedly becomes mastery. Focusing on yourself does not mean ignoring the needs of others. Rather, it means recognizing that you can serve others more effectively when you are growing and developing yourself. You cannot pour from an empty cup. The stronger you become, the greater your ability to make a positive impact on those around you. Perhaps the most important reason to focus on yourself is that your life is your responsibility. While others may influence your circumstances, ultimately you are responsible for your choices, habits, attitudes, and actions. Blaming others may provide temporary comfort, but it rarely produces lasting change. Growth begins when you accept responsibility for your future. Every person has untapped potential. There are skills yet to be learned, goals yet to be achieved, and dreams yet to be realized. The question is whether you are willing to invest in yourself long enough to discover what you are capable of becoming. The path to success is not found in envy, distraction, or comparison. It is found in consistent self-improvement, purposeful action, and unwavering focus. When you focus on yourself, you develop the confidence to pursue your goals, the discipline to overcome obstacles, and the resilience to endure challenges. Your future is being shaped by what you focus on today. Choose growth over comparison. Choose discipline over distraction. Choose responsibility over excuses. Choose self-improvement over criticism. Focus on yourself. Build yourself. Improve yourself. Invest in yourself. The greatest project you will ever work on is you.